Hello everybody, it is meteorologist Adrian's weather forecast. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be talking about very heavy snowfall for parts of the Midwest. So it's going to be very significant snowfall, and I'll try my best to track it and get you guys prepared. So if we go straight to Christmas, there will be some snow for parts of the Northwest on Christmas night, and that will move south as it gets to Arizona near the Four Corners, and it will make its way north to the Midwest. If we go as we go to Christmas or Christmas night, it is still snowfall. There is still snowfall for parts of Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Utah. Almost the whole state of Utah is actually under snow because it is moving south. So probably some good snowfall for Salt Lake City. And by 126 hours, this is the morning of the 26th, you do see snowfall in New Mexico and Arizona. So like I said, it does move south. So be careful if you are going to the Four Corners for Christmas Day or after, because it will be quite snowy and for that area. By 138 hours, it is in parts of South Dakota, North Dakota, almost all Montana, and it stretches all the way to New Mexico to parts of North Dakota. So it is going to be a big and significant snowfall for parts of the country. And by the 27th, there is an ice threat for parts of Minnesota and northern Iowa. So Minneapolis is safe for now from that ice threat, but it will make its way north. This storm will actually not be as significant as Diego with ice. There will be more snow than ice, so that is kind of a good thing, but still both threats. And then south of that, heavy rain, so possible if it's below freezing in parts of Missouri, Nebraska, that will turn into ice. So, and then if we go to the next 168 hours, which is December 28th, it gets very heavy for parts of South Dakota and parts of Minneapolis, ice threats for parts of central Wisconsin. So be careful if you are traveling anywhere, because that could cause a lot of damage and car accidents. So it stretches all the way from parts of Montana to Wisconsin. But for now, the Northwest is kind of quiet, but that will all change. We do go to December 29th. It is in parts of, hold on, let me get to December 29th. It is in parts of Minneapolis, parts of North Dakota, South Dakota, making its way a little more into Wyoming. And then most of that snow goes into Canada and scattered ice in New York and near Erie, Pennsylvania. So that is what the storm will look like after Christmas, and it will make its way through Minneapolis. Not really a big threat for Chicago, so that is a good thing, but the models can change. Let's actually go to the European model, or the GFS, model for snowfall. You can see a big band from snowfall all the way north of Green Bay to parts of New Mexico, a big band of heavy snow. Minneapolis can get up to 10 inches of snow, so really got to watch out for that. South Dakota, northwest Nebraska can get up to 9 inches. Maybe a little trace if you live in the southeastern part of Nebraska. Chicago shows a little bit of trace of snow, so that can change, but we still got to watch out for that. But it's just a big band. So let's actually check out the European model. They do agree, very close. They actually do agree. You can see the similarities between the GFS and the European models. You can see that heavy snow, that band, like I said, from all the way to North Dakota to parts of New Mexico and Denver, looking for finally some significant snowfall. So ski resorts will make some money, so that will be a good thing. It is showing very heavy snow all the way to Canada, turning into Minnesota, and all the way to New Mexico. So a little band of just up to 17 inches of snow. Very cold temperatures there as the snow gets closer and closer. central South Dakota showing a little more snow, up to 23 inches of snow. So this can be a threat. So if you are doing late shopping, this goes through all the way from the 26th and stretches all the way to 29th. So very, very close from now, and it's getting close. The models are starting to agree more. So let's actually go to the precipitation for the next 10 days. You can see a lot of rain for parts of the coast, all the way to Seattle, Portland, near San Francisco. They will get a lot of heavy rain because it is too warm for the snow, and they're just too close to the coast, so they just get a lot of rain. Seattle and Portland up to 3.5 inches to 4.5 inches in the next 10 days. So the flooding threat, and if there's wind, that could cause power outages with trees coming down. Also in the southeast, there is a threat all the way from Louisiana to parts of North Carolina. All in parts of Louisiana in that purple color, you can see up to 15 to 12 inches. So in just the next 10 days. So that's saying almost 2 inches every day, 1.5 every day if that happens. So a really good chance for very heavy snow for Louisiana. If we're talking all the way to Mississippi to Georgia, parts of South Carolina in that brownish color, they can get up to 6.5 inches in the lightest brown. And then you can see just scattered rainstorms in the northeast. So there would be a very wet east part of the country. Just a very wet weekend for parts of the east. So plans could be canceled if you have any plans for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, even this weekend. It's going to be very soggy, especially for the Louisiana, Mississippi coast. So Jackson, Mississippi, almost about 6 inches or less. So you are not in that 15 inches, but that can change. Let's check out the National Weather Service, guys. You can see wind advisories all the way from the Key West to the border of Tennessee and Georgia. I'm actually currently under wind advisory. I'm currently under a wind advisory with 15-mile-per-hour winds currently right now. In the light green, you see all the way from Massachusetts to Delaware, a flood advisory. So there is flood threats. In this dark green, you see flood watches from parts of Maine to Pennsylvania and scattered in Virginia. If you see this light bluish purple color in Idaho, Montana, those are winter storm advisories. So yes, the snow won't stop there anytime soon, because they do have a very good chance for a white Christmas, up to 2 feet in the mountainous areas. Just a couple miles west of Colorado, there is winter storm advisories too. But the only flood watches so far in the country are in the Sierra Mountains in California. There is 2 counties just a couple miles east of San Francisco, 2 counties with windstorm watches. There's no warnings currently right now, so that is good. And you see some winter storm advisories in the Appalachian Mountains. So very good chance for some snow right now for parts of the Appalachians. And we must keep a close eye on this. And there is red flag warnings for New Mexico all the way to Colorado. They did take it away from Texas. So again, if you are in this threat for wind advisory, keep a close eye, because it will be very wet there too. So the soil will be saturated, and then that wind will help bring the trees down. So that could cause power outages. So guys, be careful. I really hope you guys like this video. I will do a video probably tomorrow on Christmas travel, or maybe Christmas Eve. See what you can do when you start shopping. So yeah, if you like this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for instant notifications on new videos. So please can we get to 300 by the end of today. So 9 more. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys liked it, and have a wonderful weekend and a Christmas.